If you're planning a wedding and you feel like you're supposed to be glowing, but instead you're anxious, emotional, and second-guessing everything, I see you because that's exactly where I am right now. This vlog is not perfectly planned, it's just me figuring it all out and being real about what this process is actually like, and I'm just so happy that you're here with me. Good morning, guys. Welcome to another little weekend vlog. It is somehow literally snowing. We've been going on all these walks, like enjoying the spring weather, but this is what it's like to live in New England, unfortunately. Sometimes it's for the better and sometimes it's for the worse. I am meeting up with my friend this morning to do some thrift shopping. We are looking for like bridal-esque shoes. I am wearing this like romper, like a white ruffly romper to my bridal shower, I'm pretty sure, and I feel like a romper is a weird item for shoes. Like, I could just wear my high top white Converse, but I want like cute maybe flats or like really low heels. My rehearsal dinner shoes came in last night and I'm so excited. I'm gonna feel like a little Bratz doll in those shoes. They're very out of my comfort zone, but for the girl who literally wears black boots all winter and Converse all summer, it has been exciting, like expanding the shoe range. You know, when you have like a really cathartic cry and then the next morning you're like, the day is new, like literally went from like the lowest low and now I'm like, the birds are chirping, like it feels so nice to have a really good cry. I'm very glad you're here to join me this weekend. We're gonna get up to the same old shenanigans. I swear I only go to acupuncture like every 4 weeks, but somehow every single time I vlog I have acupuncture because I just haven't been picking up the camera as much. So we have acupuncture this weekend. I totally forgot we have our I think it's gonna be our final cake tasting with my aunt who's making our cake, so that will be exciting. I feel like I'm never so chatty when I first start the vlog, but I'm just feeling like much more myself today, which is nice. Let's go get some breakfast and hopefully the thrift gods are with me today and we can get some cute shoes. I have no business yapping to you anymore, but me and Casey have been picking out our wedding songs and it's been so fun. I'm like trying to get different people's opinions on what song they would love to hear. You think like a million songs can be played, but it goes by very quickly, so I'm trying to like really pick the good ones. And I'm proud of us because originally we told our DJ, we're like, no, we're not gonna dance at all, we're just gonna have dinner and go home, like no celebration. And I think that was just out of like anxiety, and now I'm like, put me on the mother freaking dance floor. It's so hard because some songs I'm like, me and the girls would turn up to this song, but I'm not sure if like the aunts and the uncles are gonna be like, what the heck is that? I'm in good spirits today, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen meaning Casey, because I'm pretty sure he's the only male viewer that I have, so. Sometimes the thrift gods really just do look down upon me. Also a moment for the shoes. You are absolutely kidding me. But this blue dress, obsessed, all of like exactly what I was looking for is what I found today. So very happy with that. For the bachelorette, I am all set. Did I just spend like 4 hours in bed? Yes, I did. I've been feeling very odd. Just took my temperature and I do have a little bit of a fever, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Samson's going hog wild currently, so I need to go let him outside, but I don't know how much more I'm going to film today because I feel like I'm just going to rot, finish the last season of You in preparation for the season coming out in a few weeks. Lauren Roberts and Abby Jimenez just came out with a new book within the last couple weeks and I desperately need them, so I feel like tomorrow I might go get those 2 books. I'm currently still reading Rebel Witch. I'm really enjoying it, but I will say I'm kind of getting the same feelings that I got when I read, or maybe Reckless Bliss, the second book. I don't know, the sequel to Powerless. I'm feeling kind of the same way where it's like, I don't know, the story feels like a little bit dragged on, but I'm still enjoying it. I desperately need to cook myself an actual dinner tonight. I'm just gonna be lazy tonight. tonight. Sorry guys. Good morning, good morning. I am currently getting ready for our second cake tasting, and my aunt is truly an overachiever because she made us 2 more additional flavors to try. I didn't think that's what we were getting today. So now it's gonna be even harder to make our decision because I think we already tried 4 flavors last time. I'm not mad about having to eat more cake. I currently don't have any foundations that actually match me. Who do I think I am wearing this foundation color? I don't know if you can tell, but it is way too dark for me. I have some good makeup and hair updates in terms of the wedding. I finally got an email back yesterday, a place that does have availability on that day, but she is just as anxious as me for the fact that our wedding is less than 2 months away at this point, and we have to do consultations, we have to have the actual trials, and there's 3 of us, so it's just a lot of scheduling and like making sure that we can actually like properly trial it before the wedding. In hindsight, you should be doing this like probably at least 6 months out from the wedding, but I was very confident before that I would be fine doing my own makeup and it wouldn't be a big deal. I just think it took me too long to just admit that I needed to ask for help, which I've learned a life lesson in the process, that it is okay. Spend a little extra money sometimes for, especially on your wedding day, for something that's going to just decrease your stress. I feel like it is 1000% worth it. I do feel a weight off my shoulders now that I know I don't need to like fully learn how to do my makeup professionally, because I don't think that was gonna happen, to be honest. I'm also starting to accumulate so much like wedding stuff. My office is becoming a dumping ground for absolutely anything that comes in the mail, but it is exciting to see it all like start coming together and coming in. Honestly, the only thing that I haven't even began is like the actual decor for the wedding day. Like if you watched my bridal shower vlog for my friend Jocelyn, you would have seen that I made a lot of like DIY signs and decor, and that's kind of what I'm doing for my wedding as well. The lady that's my coordinator, she's my part-time grandmother at this point, and she's so sweet, and she is on the same page as me. Our visions are very aligned, and I'm happy about that. So we went through like florals, we put together like some of the bouquet based on what she had that day, but I feel like we have a very clear vision of like what I want the flowers to look like that day. She loved all the ideas I had and the Pinterest photos, and I would definitely recommend putting together your stuff in some type of like just collage, so that way the vendors can just print it out and have like exactly what you're going for on the wedding day in terms of the florals. But that was so fun, and I'm so happy that I talked to her before going out and buying a bunch of stuff, because she actually ended up having a lot of the stuff that I was going to go out and buy. I wanted to do a lot of like bud vases, and she has those. I'm really happy about that. Basically just saved me a ton of time and energy, so I'm very happy about that. I also saw this post on Instagram a couple weeks ago that was like, have some wine with your partner and then just put on a bunch of music and pick out your wedding playlist. So we did that the other night. We were pretty successful. We didn't get like everything nailed down, but we got the vibes. Like I've just been adding stuff to a Spotify playlist for a while, just kind of randomly, so it was nice to like get rid of the ones that we definitely don't want to include, and then I wrote down a list of ones that maybe we would want to use for like our more special dances. I don't think I fully debriefed you guys on acupuncture yesterday. If you have not tried red light therapy, book an appointment immediately, because I have never felt so zen. What feels like the dead of winter, having a full body like warm red light over me, and then she had this music on that kind of had like birds in the background, and then the actual machine has like white noise. I was like, I'm on the beach, the sun is in my skin. It was the best like 30 minutes of my life, and it wasn't even that much to add it to the acupuncture service, so I'm like, that's gonna be really hard not to add on to every time I go there. But for next month, I'm super excited, because I was like, listen, her name is Dana, and I was like, listen Dana, I'm ready to treat myself for the wedding. I'm like, what do you have to offer me? Because I'm ready. She was like, I can do an acupuncture facial. She does facial cupping, acupuncture, and like an actual facial with products, I was like, yeah, let's book that in 4 weeks time. So I'm literally so excited. I will be giving you before and afters. I think I've only had a facial once in my life, so I'm very excited. My acupuncturist was also recommending me something called float therapy. I have never heard of this, but I was shook to my core. She said she does it like twice a year, and it's literally like a sensory deprivation experience, and you float in a pool of Epsom salts. And the only thing I could think of when she was saying this was the episode of Stranger Things when they make like a DIY sensory deprivation tank with the Epsom salts, or regular salt from the pizza place. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I think I would be too claustrophobic for that, but I thought that was crazy. If any of you have done that before, please let me know, because that's wild. Anyway, it is getting to crunch time, and my final dress appointment is coming up in 2 weeks. My vendors are starting to reach out for like timelines. It's getting real, guys. It is getting real, which is exciting. It's getting to the point, I'm lying to myself. I was gonna say it's getting to the point where it's like only getting easier. I fear it's the opposite. But that's okay. I think I'm getting to the point where everything is being done out of excitement, because it's like, okay, the main pieces are already set up. I just need to figure out the details, and I'm good at the details. That's the part that I am good at. So I don't need to be as stressed. I haven't really been showing you guys my bridal box updates very much, but I wanted to show you this because this is centered all around bridal day essentials. I thought this was the cutest box ever. So we have the bridal robe for getting ready, and then I have this eye mask, which I will definitely be bringing to the bachelorette. This is freaking adorable. It's a car decal. This is just married. I will absolutely be using that. Also got a fresh makeup remover pad, like one of those cloth ones that are reusable. A phone charm. I actually did already buy these, but these are vow books, and I don't know if I'm gonna end up maybe gifting these to a friend, or I'll figure that out, but I kind of like the ones that I ordered a little bit better. Also got this cards and gifts acrylic sign, which is literally perfect, and it's floral. So I don't know how they knew, but they did know. I just took them out. These are the vow books that I got, and I just love the embossing, and this blue color is like the highlight color of our wedding, so I just feel like these are a little bit cuter, and I'll probably end up using these. Oh! Look what I caught on camera! I managed to get one productive thing done in this vlog, which were my table numbers, and I feel like they came out really cute. I went in with absolutely no plan, which is usually when I make my best creative work, so I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I absolutely loved the scrapbook vibe that I ended up going for. I wanted to say thank you for being here today through all of the messiness that has been happening recently. This whole wedding thing has been a roller coaster, and next week I'll be sharing a little bit more about the drama that has unfolded the past few weeks while I have been absent from YouTube, and also just the really sweet stuff as well as the day gets closer. So I hope you'll stick around and follow along with my wedding series. We are officially 30 days out from the wedding.